Hello, hello, hello everybody! It's Risley, this is Super Outer Pets, let's give it a go! I can say that it's good that the music only lasts approximately 5 seconds in the beginning, because otherwise I'd be doing this for the entirety of the time. Candyland all the way across the sky. We all know it, I love the Candyland. I question its validity in terms of being Candyland. Technically speaking, I don't think it ever claimed to be specifically candy, but that is what I always thought of it, so it's kind of incorrect for having not done that. We were doing Big Duck Run. Everyone knows that Big Duck is in fact the way to go. I think we've all heard it here and now. The CG is so good. How did you do it? Oh, thank you. My father actually works at NASA, and they're recently developing like this cool program to like help astronauts fight aliens in space using like really realistic graphics. I basically took that technology using just kind of like extreme stealth abilities. They were not allowing me to have it. I integrated it into my own computers. We're gonna be some aggressive legends today, and that's how I basically set that up. So it was pretty easy if you wanted to do it. I'm sure like just find the closest NASA building and just kind of like break in there and stuff. Like that would be not that hard I would say. Definitely 10 out of 10 would probably do it again. And I probably will have to, because things tend to break pretty freaking quickly. We've got a beautiful pattern, big ducks and big marmosets, both of my favorite oh my god! That's too many guys! I don't have enough space for this many friends. Do I have enough space for this many enemies? Better question? Yes. You can never have too many enemies. Too many friends and it's like who are you gonna hang out with, who you want to talk to, people start feeling bad, but too many enemies and everyone's just like, wow. You must have like a really strong personality for so many people to hate you so bad. You know, you can't limit that. You can't put a limit on enemies. We could get a level today, and we will. Stunning concept, I know. Start of battle, give adjacent friends +1 for every 3 gold. I, in fact, think the meerkat is not great. You may have noticed, because I literally never use it. But we're gonna skip on it once again for additional marmoset. How could I pass up additional marmoset? We've got, like, the 3 amigos system going on. Kangaroo, though. Kangaroo, though. Opinions on this? I think the only correct opinion is yes. We will not take the egg. I was holding that egg for, like, emotional support for that one shop, but in the future we didn't actually need the egg. It was kind of like a little snack in case somebody got hungry, but I think, you know, we ate before the stream. I fed all these pets. I have $1 billion. Every physical pet that you could possibly get in the shop or on your team, I fed them already. You know, just like a classic happiness move. It is not the turn for level. However, we would take 2 of you guys. The fact that you make really sharp sounds when I take you is definitely intimidating. How about an egg? You know what goes well with someone who is, like, easy to break things and himself? Something that is easily broken. Other guys just throw the egg. This guy gets covered in egg and then nobody wants to touch him because he's all stinky and egg covered. It's like a Halloween mansion, you know? He egged himself and therefore is victory of all. He in fact did lose though, so I'm gonna have to pull back on the egg concept. If you don't level within the next roll, you're gone. Ew, in fact, that is not a level. However, one step closer to bison. It's the only way. Egg, that's true. Well, when you put it that way, maybe we should have more eggs, actually. We don't technically have the power to use this bison, but we're so close to having the power to use this bison that I'm gonna take it. And you cannot egg-only run with, like, what, no animals or only hatching chicks? If somebody can make me a weekly, then okay, I'm sure that, Pinky, they're asking you next. You're the next person to make the weekly. Just put only hatching chicks on all the different levels and also only eggs. It'll be, honestly, now that they're doing that, there's a pretty good chance that on like April 1st or something, they'll make a weekly for just the one day or maybe a few hours on April 1st. That's just complete bullcrap, you know? Like just one of one animal, just only ducks. Victorious, we are destroyer of worlds. Okay. We have greatness. There was no reason for you to be behind that guy this whole time. I kind of just forgot about you. I'm so sorry. In my defense, your face is a little forgettable. I spent the past 9 hours straight trying to make a DZ server work to play alone. Do you have to have an entire server just to play alone? That seems kind of janky on the game zone system. Like kind of the developer's fault. Maybe you just want to give the developers a ring and be like, hey, what's wrong with your thing? And they'll be like, stop contacting us. And you're like, I just want to tell you about your car's extended warranty. God damn it, answer the phone. We could have another animal, or I could just be frisky and say who needs animals when I've got the power of friendship. A cherry. But how about not, though? A pill may- I don't want the You're trying to trick me. You're trying to make it seem as if I like these things. 2 gives you 1 additional experience plus 2 plus a pair. Is buying 2 of these a pair worth? That's like my entire next turn. To get a level 2 bison? Maybe. We'll consider it. We'll consider it. You and Captain had a little matchup on Monster Train earlier. Okay, and victorious? Please declare the winner. The first person who says the answer, I will believe, so whoever lost, try to be speedy right now, because I will believe you if you say you won. I had a terrible streak on Mecha Bellin. Each one won and lost one. Ooh, you each won and lost one? Okay, so somebody was a sore loser, and the other person said fine, we can say that it was a draw, and they were like, thanks, you're my best friend, and they were like, I'm not your best friend, I literally just met you over some person's chat, that'd be interesting and weird if we were best friends, and you were like, yeah, I don't have a lot of friends, okay, I don't need to point it out. I would like to sell this orangutan for someone who is not lame. I would also like to sell this man for someone who's not lame. A scorpion is a little lame, but maybe for like a second, I would accept it. We also tried the DLC. I refuse to buy the Monster Train DLC with the worm guys because they added additional mechanics to all the game, you know, the whole combining units thing. And while I understand that that is a cool and fun thing, my basic ass brain said, please, no more instructions. No more instructions for this gal. So I simply did not buy it. I was like, I'm chill with what we have, I'm cool with the game that started, so I don't really need the extension. That being said, I did buy, like, every Binding of Isaac extension, but also they got increasingly more difficult, and I kind of stopped playing around the last update, so I feel like I never did. I think you would like it, to be honest. Why? Because you can smush people together? I do like being a matchmaker. You can make them fall in love and then, like, scientifically absorb their bodies into each other. You don't need to level. Somebody could use a tool. You don't have to be upfront. In fact, have I been buffing this duck with this monkey? Did I just get this monkey? I've been doing stupid crap. You can be upfront. I think it's early enough. We can have a big scorpion. It's not too late for a big scorpion to sneak his way up in here. Fortune cookie for you. Hopefully it helps you to be a little bit less useless. If it is not helpful, well then you shouldn't have frickin' asked for it. I wouldn't have given it to you. I could have given it to the frickin' monkey. He would have done basically nothing, but at least he would have been grateful about it. Yes, there are these aggressive eggs. Ooh, an egg which happens to be aggressive. These eggs are pretty aggressive. Wild Frost has an egg that becomes aggressive. I think video games are just kind of up on the idea of aggressive eggs. There's always aliens and crap in there. Why can't there just be like a normal chicken egg? I suppose there could be if you're like playing Stardew Valley or something, but that's like so basic. Why play Stardew Valley when you could play the Polly Pocket phone app, you know? Why play those when you can play the Polly Pocket phone app? It's literally the peak of gaming. I could take a stonefish. I don't want you to be here. I don't want the orangutan to be here. He's not going to boost himself, right? Do you only lowest friendly pet? Does he count as a friendly pet? Does he love himself? Does he consider himself to be a friend, or are we on like a low self-confidence sort of situation here? There is aggressive eggs. Wormkin is an egg that takes 8 gems, but is 72 times 2. See, that's the problem. Gems were also recently introduced. I don't even know what that means. Like, what is a gem? I'm guessing blue is the favorite color of me, myself, and I. In fact, this room is blue. My favorite color is a mystery. I think it's a combination of, like, pastels, pinks, blues, all the different things. I am, in fact, extremely bad at choosing. Salt me, Captain? You might have a salt. It's like incant with storage. Can you fit more dudes in there the more, like, gems you have? So it's like a fake... Well, I don't actually know what the little yellow icon's the capacity. It's just, I've only got like capacity. I don't actually know if there's a real name for the little yellow versions, unless those are actually called, like, coins or something. No, no, no. No, 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 no. She must have been out of her mind. No, 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 no. We can almost level. I, like, never store pizzas, but if I gotta do something, I gotta do something. Okay, you have big fish, but I have big duck. I will have to point out my duck is not nearly so big. Our teams were literally the same, and we came out victorious, despite the fact that my duck was not nearly as big as their fish, and the fish is more classic. Gems are added by playing infused cards, which are normal cards selected at random to add a gem to a floor when played. So, like, surely there are cards that are specifically like, this one definitely will add gems, though. Like, this one for sure this time. Guaranteed this time. We're going big Scorpion. This man plus this man would be literally insane if that actually hit the next unit. By law, I believe it can't. Because it only hits the guy who hit you, so theoretically you can't combine those things together, so it's a newt. It's a mute point, those guys cannot combine. But if they could, that would be the most annoying thing in the universe. It would basically just be lionfish plus that dinosaur, and I haven't had any lionfish in this weekly, so I'm glad that I haven't had to see that. None? Stop trying to make me level the Scorpion, you're wasting my money, and it's really appealing. Like, I actually kind of I want to do it at this point. You're convincing me to do things that are stinky and lame. God, look at all these guys. They keep giving me all of the same and similar guys. Congrats on 100 followers. Thank you! Recent achievement. We are making our ways. Big Scorpion drawers rise up. It's very good. In fact, I've only run it, like, the last video that came out. Was that today? And then also today. So, only today. Today is the only time. Never again will we see the Scorpion. Petrodon plus Stonefish. Petrodon. Is that how you say it? Because I said that on Burst right now, and I have had no idea up until this exact point. New goal needed. That's the thing, though, is that I set the goal, but I didn't actually set, like, a thing that was gonna happen when I reached it. So I didn't know if it was just kind of weird to be like, alright, now that we've reached the goal, the congratulations is, I've pushed the goal away. The goal is further away now. I don't think that counts as necessarily a celebration. I did my first face thing today and right now, so that could be the celebration. Congratulations. Face reveal, 1 million next. Now that we've got 100, I've got the confidence to burn. I think we can ride it to 1 million. I swear to gosh. Pterodactyl? Certainly that's not pterodactyl. Pterodactyl, but with a T. It's like a carrot on a stick. It's a carrot on a stick, but every time you reach the carrot, I just kind of like slap you across the face with the stick, and I'm like, no. No, and then I extend it, and you never get the carrot. At some point, I think happiness is supposed to be involved there, but that's just... What is happiness? Kind of overrated, in my opinion. Our bison is actually decently strength enough that maybe we could get rid of our duck soon? Maybe Sir Duckums doesn't have to be here anymore? I probably could have put more chocolates on one individual guy in the attempts to, like, speed up the departure of the duck, but, you know, it's just kind of rude, wouldn't it be? Welcome, Valparaiso! Are you late? It's like 14 minutes. That's like literally great. Howdy, howdy. And we won! Belvarosa, it's all thanks to you. You got here just in time! Just in time. This wouldn't have happened without your help. Thank you so much. I feel like I've been doing pretty hot on this weekly so far. Like, I feel like we played and then I failed a bunch of times, but now I'm not failing a bunch of times, so ignoring the first half of, like, playing this weekly, this one's cool. We play again, but this time not in Candyland. It's frickin' space again! I literally get the space background, like, every time. Ignoring all the times that I don't get the space background, I get the space background every time. It's insane. The Scorpion never leaves me astray. That's true. I almost never run the Scorpion. So the times that I have been, it's been pretty okay. It matches my room. I'm blue, da-ba-dee-da-ba-doo. The coloration is basically just that I have to buy one of you people. Ugh. I got like this little lamp that has colors behind me. It looks like a white void in the background. That turns different colors, but blue is the only one that actually like fills the room at all. Everything else is just kind of like a weird thing in the background that's yellow or pink or whatever. So we're gonna be blue for the eternity of time. Motherly pants, extra geysers, shy minerals. Motherly minerals. Is the background fake too? Yeah, it's actually just like a bunch of computer screens, but it's not like one big one. It's not like a green screen. It's multiple ones that are interconnected because I'm fancy like that. I'm bougie like that. That's what's happening back there. You can't redeem 2 hydrations at the same time. Is that a Pokemon back there? There definitely are Pokemon on that shelf in general. There's a secret Piplup. But this guy is like... Is he a Squishmallow? He's not a Squishmallow. I don't know what he is, but he's an Underkeeper. This is my beautiful water bottle, which I've always been drinking of. It is covered in Studio Ghibli stickers for the win. I have a pink snake plushie I've had since I was like 10. Is that the only one you have, or is that just a random fact? Just one of the many I have happens to be a pink one. Motherly minerals. We're just gonna go with the alliteration. I'm never gonna say it again because I hate saying alliteration, but there we have it. There we dippity-do have it. I also have a stuffed animal back there that I've had since I was a child. It is the only one that's back there, I think, and it's actually literally right there. There she is. That's Maggie. She's been here all along. She was my first supporter. Who is Studio Ghibli? I don't know if I'm saying it right, it might be Ghibli, but I think it's Ghibli. Ghibli is a anime movie, basically. It's a Japanese movie company that makes animated features that are the most gorgeous thing in the universe. The most commonly heard one in America is probably Ponyo, but there's also Spirited Away is the best one. Howl's Moving Castle, also popular in America. They're doing Spirited Away. No, they're doing like Ghibli Fest in a lot of movie theaters, apparently in my area at the very least. It's the only one I got, only because I won him an arcade by playing one game nonstop. You really wanted that pink snake, didn't you, buddy? Was it for the courage of winning? Was it like, hurrah, I'm finally victorious? Or was it because the snake was just so appealing? Was it simply so gosh darn appealing? I have a pink dragon back there. It's not within viewpoints, but it is similar to what you're talking about. So there, now we're sames. I wrote my IB extended essay on Miyazaki. That's amazing! Lovely, lovely. Which is your favorite Ghibli movie? Spirited Away is by law the correct answer, but I will give you slight leeway to choose something else if you choose very quickly. An egg for the duck? Which Miyazaki? He has a son, right, that always makes things. That additionally makes things at the very least, but I don't know which ones he made. I'm a Howl's enjoyer. I'm a Howl's Moving Castle enjoyer. I have a cardigan that's based off of Howl's jacket. It's got the pink and like, it's obviously like a sweaterized version, so it's kind of cutesy, but it's based off of it, so I could do a very closet cosplay version of Howl. My hair is also kind of short and blonde, so I could kind of do it relatively well. Spirited Away is goated for sure. Valid, valid. Kangaroo, though. We don't need you. Well, you're getting better over time, aren't you? You know what? This guy's doing nothing. Get in my pocket. No, get out of my pocket. Joke's on you, you shouldn't have got in my pocket. Just because you follow instructions, now you're dead. Have a bacon? The kangaroo could stick around. It's strange seeing your voice in IRL, obviously, but it's very suiting. Yeah, I wasn't, like... I was never sure whether I wanted to do VTubing, because I mostly started with the VTubing thing, because I was, like, really scared of the concept of not being able to say anything, so I was like, I'm just gonna sit there and say nothing, but if I use my face, then I'm gonna feel really embarrassed about it. So then I didn't, but I was like, I don't know. I feel a little bit more chill at the very least right now. Maybe it's, like, chill to kind of switch over. Duck? Other duck. And if I was gonna switch over, might as well do it early so that the shell shock doesn't hit too many people, you know? Everyone who's already here, it's gonna be kind of weird, I realize, but maybe for the future. You're a game dev, right? How hard would it be to make your own Super Auto Pets? I have no knowledge of programming, but I feel like in terms of programming, it's probably not the most complicated thing. Like, you gotta make the logic for each individual animal, but the basic system seems pretty common, I would say. So it would definitely take me too long, because I don't do anything related to this. I'm a 3D animator, but possible? With the correct encouragement. Okay, I see what you did there. You have a porcupine. Well, I should have had it. Ooh, egg though. The biggest defeater of porcupines is egg, because I don't think porcupines can't counterattack if you hit them with an egg, right? I think that's the law. That's the law, correct? The law says you can't hit me. I haven't used a worm in forever. I feel like I should at some point. I would like you to have more health. Wait. That probably wasn't great for me. I mean, there's a Watch a Potato stream, and it had a lot of views. It was an irrelevant- okay, well, some things are never gonna die, you know? If you make something that just sounds so ridiculous and stupid that it's like, well, I can't not watch it, because, like, it's a potato. I just think they're neat. Marge Simpson for the win. I'm super monotone, so I think it sounds boring. I don't know. I feel like I hate my voice, but I feel like everyone hates their voice, so I think that it's more normal than you think. Maybe you're less monotone than you expect. Maybe if you speak monotonely, but you make a bunch of weird expressions, it could be like a cool thing. Aren't there people? There's like that one guy who's like famous because he's got a deep voice that is completely monotone, but he says like really stupid shit. Oh, you heard my voice. There's no way I don't sound monotone. No, you just sound chill. Yeah, let's be positive. Positivity. You don't sound monotone, you sound like a chill person. Corpse? No, but I think it's someone who's often compared to Corpse. He has long hair, he has long brown hair. I think he was popular before Corpse. Monkey! I cannot say no. I realized there was a scorpion there, but no to the scorpion. I know we revved the scorpion up, like, a lot for a hot few seconds, but actually no, though. Actually no. You can't hit me with my own guy. You can't steal my own egg. He didn't even use the egg. He stole the egg and didn't use it. Does the egg do nothing for the raccoon because it's not... Why did that not do anything? Why does that not work? Deal 2 damage before attacking once. So I didn't use the egg. He stole it first. And then he can only do 1 before attacking thing. Is there like a limit on that so egg does not function for raccoon? Okay, somebody can leave. It's gonna be you. It's gonna be me. You can have this. You can have 1 friend, but only for a little bit. And if you guys make a single sound after 9 PM, I'm gonna call their parents and ask them to go home. I can't stand for this. You sound very happy. It's a good voice for streaming. I'd say it comes off welcoming. Yeah, I mean, in terms of like intimidation factor, I'm like afraid of people, but if someone has like a really like upbeat attitude, they're smiling or they sound like enjoyable, that's definitely more welcoming than anything else you could possibly be doing. My voice is goated? Yeah, that's because it's full of goats. Haven't you heard? I'm the Antichrist. I've eaten at least 6 goats today. I don't want to keep doing this whole hedgehog thing. You know what? I was like, you guys are both gonna level soon, but this monkey matters so much more than me than like literally anything else that I don't want to sell anything for it. Well, I could sell my big duck. Oops, I did it. Probably, maybe should have waited a second. And then you're here. And now you're gonna get some stats, and you shouldn't be there anymore. I don't even know how many wins we've had up until this exact moment, but I don't really like the team very much. I guess Raccoon steals egg before start of battle. Egg ability cannot be activated during that period. It seems. Only 6? Only 6 what? 6 animals? Oh, only 6 goats? I was not feeling too hungry. I had a big dinner last night, you know? You can't expect me to be eating a big dinner and a big breakfast. I would switch you, but I won't. I know. Well, a level 2 scorpion. I've never gotten a scorpion to level 3 before, so... is an achievement. I have never attempted to get a sequence of achievements in this game. Maybe at some point I've played it so much that you would think maybe you should like make a goal, like get the ribbons, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, but getting the ribbons requires me to play animals that I don't feel like playing, and I'm kind of like a flowy person. Only do things that I want to do. Regarding the homework, we have around 2 hours of practice in Monster Train. Oh, the homework! Oh, that's good. How many did I say again? Me being the teacher and you being the student, can you just remind me so I make sure that you remember correctly what was the homework again? How many hours was that? 12? Okay, cool. Great progress. Ooh, big monkey! Everyone applaud your hands. You know what? You could leave. 4 damage to all the pets, though. I just don't know if any of these- you know what? You can leave. I think we're gone with that whole that idea, that concept. We don't need it anymore. And you know what? I'm sorry, Scorpion, but actually Gorilla is probably better for our extended health. More monkeys, though? I'm sorry, Hedgehog. I'm pretty sure that more monkeys is actually better for our extended health, so we're gonna go with 1 big coconut man. 1 singular coconut creator. To unlock Wormkin, you covered it rank 2. Oh, you have to unlock the thing that you purchased? Dang. You're telling me that I have to play the game to get things in the game even though I paid for the game? That's kind of blasphemous, isn't it? You say that's kind of like a wicked negative? It's extremely too late for the macaw, but if you'd come a little bit earlier, maybe I could have considered it. Sadly, we're just running multiple monkeys today. I can't even use the pineapple. More monkeys? Thank you. Only for standard runs, but not with other players. 12 extra cars is what destroyed us. I can't even remember. Yeah, I mean, I played all the way to like round 20 and I beat it and stuff. But not with every grouping, just with like some of the groupings that I like the most, which is mostly the hell people. Honestly, everyone, I kind of like everyone. I feel like there was one grouping that I didn't like very much. I don't really like any of the off champions. The off champions are kind of lame. Return to monkey. It's always only ever been monkey. Haven't you seen? Chocolate, please. I don't really need you, but chocolate, please. Yes. Okay, we have 1 heart. Have we... This man got to 40 health extremely quickly, to be fair. Wax guy's kind of rough with the boss units we found out. Oh yes, I don't like the wax units very much. He's okay, but he's kind of got like 2 archetypes, which I mean technically all of the packs have 2 archetypes, but I'm just like, meh about it. It's fun to be able to bring people back from the death of the other people, you know, like your second clan. It's fun to be able to bring that back to life. This was a fun squad for only 5 wins. Kind of a downer. Kind of a downer.